Hey there, I'm Steve, and welcome to Jamsin Entertainment. And welcome to the conversation. Just before we get started, there are many ways you can help. You can like and subscribe so you never miss a conversation. But most importantly, please share this video. Get the word out there as a community. We can talk about all the things that we love. Today on Throwback Thursday, we're looking at The Dirty Dozen. And as you can tell by the thumbnail, I found this movie to be very boring. I do my best not to really give a rating in the beginning of the review, but I couldn't help myself with this one. This is a 2.5 hour movie. It should be an hour and 45 minutes. That would have been perfect. However, I can certainly see the possibility of where the idea for the Suicide Squad came from, because this movie is basically that. So you have Major Weissman, played by Lee Marvin. He's voluntold to take 12 prisoners behind enemy lines to kill a bunch of officers. That's the story, bare bones. The movie really takes its time to get there. A lot of what could have been done in this movie to speed things up a bit is to have montages and actual character development. These are caricatures that you are watching up on a screen. You're not watching characters. You're not watching people you actually care about. So then you don't care about the mission. Yes, this is a World War II movie and they're killing Nazis, so care that they're killing the bad guys because Nazis evil. You like that they're killing evil. This movie is also starring Charles Bronson and Ernest Borgnine. Also, you see a young Donald Sutherland. I think this is like his first big movie, but it's not his first leading role. Pretty sure that was the movie MASH, because I think he did that shortly after he did this. Watching this, if they ever decided back then to do a Superman movie, Clint Walker would have been perfect. The guy is jacked, he's tall, and he's got the black hair and blue eyes. He would have been perfect Superman in the 60s. That's when this movie came out, 67. And the Christopher Reeve Superman would have came out 9 or 10 years later. The reason why I said montage would have worked for this movie is they spend about the first 10-15 minutes setting up that he's going to take these men on a mission. And then he actually meets with about half of them, which I get it, they're trying to have you become attached to these characters, but they're really all these just short bios as to why they're prisoners and what their sentence is. You don't care about them. Then the part after that is they set up their own prison camp, they train, and then the last half hour is the actual mission, which even the mission is very, very boring. Another one of the actors, I forget their name, unfortunately, I'll have to look him up in post. I'm pretty sure he plays Kojak, which was a TV show, I think, in the 60s or 70s. I'm just familiar with the name and the man who played him because he's pretty distinct, especially for the time. He plays a overzealous theist that's also a psychopath. That's just the caricature that he is. And I think this movie is also supposed to be part comedy. I can see how it can be funny, but it's just not funny. I don't find it funny anyway. I can also see how, I'll just call him Kojak for now, I can see how he's supposed to be disturbing and how you have to have great disdain for him, certainly, but I mean, it just comes down to, I don't care. I mean, they could have gotten anyone to play any of these roles. The movie would have more or less been the same. I personally don't recommend this movie. I would give it a pass. Those are my thoughts on The Dirty Dozen. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what you saw, like it. If you think other people will like it, share it. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching and live your imagination.